Ace always a threat, either with the ball or without the ball.
Yeah, he was going for those bump plays as well late in the series, but Space Station just couldn't figure it out. They would either double commit or they would leave too much space. There was no middle ground at all throughout this match. It just felt like anytime like Zen, like that goal is phenomenal. No one shoots that like Zen does there. Top right corner, everyone else puts that off the back wall, but Zen is different.
Change of direction right there, too. He was going left, brought it back right. You're 100% on the money with that one. It's just too hard. SSG, I mean, they had their moment, but it's simply not enough. Even in this game, that could have not went to overtime. Exotic barely got beat in the challenge right there. That ball would have leaked out, would have wasted 10 seconds. We're going into game number 4 by Towdy up 3-0. Little moments like that, sure, it goes in your favor right there, SSG, but then you got to keep on performing. And these North American teams, They're struggling. They're struggling to beat these very fast, very aggressive, and very efficient European teams right now, Gibbs.
The quality of touches on the offensive third by Vitality was just unmatched. Space Station did not know what to do. Right there, Zen, brilliant touch to just pop it right up to Exotic, and Space Station had no answer for it.
No, none at all. Even in the few moments we got to see them like this.
Yeah, they got like gifted those 2 goals basically.
Yeah, it's handed to you in a way. It didn't even quite feel completely earned. You're just grateful that you could find some space, you could get a goal, but at the end of it all, Vitality just continued to fight, push their way back, and push SSG completely out of the series.
And then Space Station by the end, it seemed like they just tilted in that final game. They just tried to do a little bit too much. They're like, we have to come back, but it was a little bit too late. But you can just see all those little micro touches. All those touches by Vitality were in that offensive third. There was so much space given by Space Station. They didn't know what to do with it.
Finally, a series where we have the kickoff goals, but also, once again, you see the offensive demo. Whoa! SSG, it flips the other way. SSG gets 9 of them, and Vitality gets 2 of them.
Oh, right.
And in the series that we just watched, that we just had 18 in favor of. They twisted minds. 18 in the last match, and Furia had 4. So amazing how that flips, and but the defending percentage still remains the same. Now it's 20 percentage points versus 10 last match.
I mean, yeah, they can be demoing the players on the ground, but with how much time Vitality and the ball spend in the air there, you know, I mean, they're just playing on a completely different dimension up there. So Vitality through, they will have that game with Man City. That'll be either first or second match tomorrow. We'll see the schedule here in just a little bit. Twisted Minds versus the Gentlemates going to be our other starting match on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, we got 5 teams with French players left, or at least French representation with the Gentlemates. So it's going to be a fun day tomorrow here with the crowd as well.
This should be a good one, folks. We've got a lot of action still left to cover. We got a champion to crown tomorrow. It's going to be a spectacular day of Rocket League. But one last thing. Oh, James, I'm being told James is ready with some celebration. James, I mean, there's so much. What moment you want to pick from Vitality here?
Yeah, I mean, you can't get away from your wave. I'm coming for you. But this, I think, is just a great play that exemplifies Vitality as a whole. Selflessness from Exotic. It also shows how Zen can make defenses panic, and you see the double commits that Gibbs was talking about. So this is the tying goal, game 2. Eventually, Vitality's going to go win this game, but this is the selflessness. Watch, Exotic's going up. He's got plenty of boost. Could go for a sidewall double, which all your ranked teammates are going to do. But instead, he fakes it out. He knows Zen has picked up the corner boost, and he leaves this for Zen. And Zen is going to put this boost to work. He hits it to the ceiling so hard, Reveal has no chance, has to back out of the play. And normally in this situation, you'll see players go for a reset. Maybe you'll see him try to push it to the backcourt, but no. Zen goes to the ceiling again. And now he's threatening a triple tap goal. Could go for a reset here as well. And you see it forces the double commit from Diaz and Zach. They don't want to get clipped on by Zen. Well, you're still going to lose here. Zen pokes it past them, forces a bad touch from Diaz, and with that double commit, Zen just knows he's got to get a touch. Exotic, he selflessly set up the play. He'll selflessly close it out here with a beautiful touch to the center. Stizzy, he's a great shooter, but really, anyone could knock this in. Stizzy coming in, pokes that home. The hard work was done. Great team play, but that is just a great example of how Zen can make teams win.
And incredible stuff. Thanks, James. Appreciate the analysis you've been giving us here. I mean, and Zen, I mean, you see that, he was talking about like Stizzy like leaving the ball for Zen, or Exotic leaving the ball for Zen. I think Zen called him off. I
think he does.
The only person talking on that team. He's like, no, you're not touching that. I'm touching that. It's like, okay.
He says, go. And everybody else moves out the way. I got mine. Yep. That's exactly what he said. If he has the Vitality comms, so many people would be amazed.
And then we always talk about those double touches off the backboard, but the only place you can't guard is the roof. Do the double touches off the roof instead, and that's what Zen did there to then force a double commit out. Fantastic play.
Well, folks, we have 6 teams left at the Paris Major, and Championship Sunday, we will narrow it down to 1. Stories on either side, no matter what. The only story that seems like I'm realizing I haven't started reading yet is Man City. Were they to make it to the grand finals, what a chapter to put as chapter 1 of their place here in the RLCS.
It really feels like 5 of these teams could win the whole tournament, so I wouldn't be surprised if Man City somehow did it. That's how it feels right now, because Man City, we didn't see much out of them, but we know what they have because of that group stage performance.
We either get Vitality, Karmine Corp, in the grand finals, or we get a Man City that just beat Vitality and Karmine Corp.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
So it's going to be a fantastic day no matter what. 5 matches to play through. We got those lower quarterfinals and then the semis and then the grands. The progressive accolades continue to evolve here. Noble going to be on top of the Playmaker, and Zen somehow in these dominant performances on top of the Savior board.
I mean, of course, he can do everything. He dominates on defense, then he brings the ball up, and he dominates on offense. Edgery does move down. He was top of Playmaker, was top of Savior. Now he's down.
The defense went down a bit during that match, so that would be why.
Exactly, and then Nas, he's looking for a back-to-back on Striker. Still holding it edge, 1.07, but TRK plays tomorrow as well. And Vatira, you never know, 0.96. That could go up in big matches.
Keep a track of these, and we'll let you know what they look like at the end of the Paris Major. Again, those are awards we give out after the conclusion of the World Championship in September. It's a season-long award. Here's Championship Sunday's schedule. We are going to start things off with the Gentle Suits. They're going to have to get in here early because they've got a date with Thanos and Twisted Minds. Following that, Manchester City gets put into the blender with Vitality. Can Zen continue on? Then,